Watch this MLG move. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And... Oh! Buongiorno amici, ciao tutti, sono BC, and welcome back to Plutonium. Welcome to my world. What is going on? Hope you guys are doing great, doing fine, doing splendid. I'll tell you what, I cannot complain. And you know what? I never do anyway. It's just not worth it. Nothing comes of it, ever. People just think you're a complainer. So, yeah, I'm out here on my, what is this? What do we call this thing? The, Spawn Town base, I guess you could say. The Spawn Town house base thing going on it. And just been hanging out here, kind of been working on that whole Grinchy tunnel, and we're going to get to that a little bit later. But, yeah, amici, things have been going pretty swell. If you recall, I had said sometime earlier that I was going to be moving soon, and, yeah, things are progressing nicely with that. Lots of things to do. Things are going on. Things are busy. Gosh, man, the stress is real. The stress is real. I'm not too stressed out. Things have been going pretty good, but yeah, definitely getting prepared for that. You know, just I'll tell you what, you really don't realize how much clutter you have in your life until you got to move, and then it's like, holy cow, man! It just comes out of nowhere. And I guess it's kind of funny because Minecraft is the exact same. I mean, it's like the constant desire to just hold on to stuff for no particular reason, thinking that at some point it's going to have a purpose or it's going to pay some dividend or have some reason why we spent all this time and effort making, you know, storage areas and you know, accommodations to hold on to just stockpiles of crap. Now, I will say that in the last few projects that we've done, it's all came full circle and been totally true in the sense that, you know, we have had a few projects where, one, we used up every single piece of cobblestone in this world. I mean, like every piece of cobblestone. And then we had another project. Look at this. So much work in the overworld. It's been awesome. So then we had another project where we used up every piece of dirt in the world. So, you know, that's actually paid off to be holding on to those things. But yeah, like, you know, the netherrack, I mean, you know, stuff like that. But this, like I said, the same is true in real life, right? You just hold on to stuff thinking someday you're going to use it again. And then, you know, 5 years later, you move because you've been somewhere. You know, it's time to move on, and you're buying a new house, or you're moving, and yeah, you're going through boxes, and you're like, wait a second, what is this box? And you find boxes that were never even unpacked from the time you moved before, and it's full of stuff that you're like, well, shoot, I've done just fine without this for 5 years. Do I still need it? Maybe. Oh, I swear, I'm not a hoarder, I'm not a pack rider, but I guess I sometimes just kind of see value in something. Like, I see potential. A big example of that is car parts. So, like, when I'm building, or, you know, when I'm building a car, I will, like, if I'm gutting another car to, say, pull an engine out of it to use in a different car, I will save a lot of just random stuff, wiring, brackets, you know, different pieces of metal and screws and bolts, because a lot of that's times when especially when you're doing like custom work, some of that stuff could be, you know, refabricated and repurposed into other things. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. So where are we? This is KarlHeisen's project, and you know what? I remember I talked about us going to check it out, and I want to show you what he's been doing down here. So he's got a little area here where he's just been chilling out, but inside here you could see zombie spawner, and I found this just below Spawn Town, and you know, he's a swell guy. He's actually a student in the medical professions. And so I said, hey man, you know, you're studying to be a doc. Why don't you become a doc on the server? So he has been building this really sweet rehabilitation machine. And so what happens is you're in close proximity to... Here, these guys need to shut up a little bit. Okay. So you're in proximity to the spawner. And they're going to be flushed out through a system. And then look, here he comes. And he's going to be going along, until he gets to the first open spot. And once he goes in that spot, activates a pressure system, which then opens up the water stream to the next spot. Now, once this one gets filled, it'll actually activate a new water stream to just keep taking guys on and on and on. So this thing is incredible. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. And the way he's got it working. Look at that. It's so awesome. So awesome. So what's the point, right? So we look through here, we see, okay, that's a villager zombie. That's a villager zombie. And if you see, they're all checking out this guy, right? He's right here. And we've got this water stream here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take this guy, and he's instantly attracted. And he's going to be like, I want you, and derp, you're going to go in there. And he goes into the next water stream, right? And then eventually, these guys will travel. This will be a mob evader, and he'll go up, and I believe KarlHeisen has plans to build like a clinic or a hospital where these guys can be actually cured and taken care of. So, yeah, it's like really, really cool. Very, very sweet idea, and it's a great way that we're going to be able to get villagers inside our spawn town. Now, the guy hasn't come out yet, and I have a feeling... Oh, there he is. Look at that. Yeah. So once this is good to go, it's going to be something incredible, and we'll be able to just get some villagers up around Spawn Town. And, oh, you know what? I messed the system up, didn't I? I didn't close that. So you got to die, actually, because you're of no value. So, yeah, that's what he's building. It's pretty sweet, pretty awesome. And, yeah, major kudos go out to him. So, again, if you're an Italian speaker, or even if you're not an Italian speaker, check out his channel, and he kind of walks through what he's doing. And honestly, you know, you don't have to speak the language to kind of understand how he's placing blocks and what he's doing. So it'll at least give you some idea and some inspiration if you are looking for a way to obtain villagers in your area. I think it's a pretty cool little system, and super, super creative. So, yeah, awesome. Well, hey, since the last time we were together, I actually have been working a little bit more on the Spanish mission, and that is to say that I, Amici, have completed the interior of the main sanctuary chamber. So, without any further ado... Alright, out here in the desert. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And our beautiful mission. Oh yes. There's still more work I want to do to the outside. That much is true. And I think we talked about that. You know, there's the original pictures that I used for inspiration had like several little annex buildings that were kind of coming off of it, and I want to make sure I incorporate those as well. And eventually I also need to like pull back a lot of my extra supplies and junk that are located here. But yeah, so check this out. This is coming along very nicely. Hey guy, I'm making a video. I knew you were going to creep up on me, so just relax. Alright, so check this out. Oh yes. Oh yes. So I try to do kind of like a, I guess you could say kind of like a cathedral, not a cathedral, a Catholic style church, even though it's a mission, you know, but most missions are going to be Catholic, right? Where you have kind of like your alcoves off to the side where they would be like separate stations. I don't know what the actual technical name of them are, but you got your different stations up there, and I wanted to have the kind of floor like sunken down, and then put this wall here, which goes to our chest area, and then we got our maintenance access door right there. But put this set of pillars in, and came up with this like cool design to kind of provide these arches, and then this outer area goes to our corner stairs that lead down into the crypt. Now, Anonymous had a really sweet idea. He said, hey, is there going to be any room in between the floor and the ceiling of the crypt? And I said, yeah, there should be a block in a few places because of this design that I'm using. He said, you should put buckets of water, like source blocks of water, in between the two pieces of floor and ceiling so you can get those effects. And check this out. What a sweet idea that young man had. So yeah, down in the crypt now, it's even more disgusting, right? We've got dripping water coming through the ceiling. I like it. Oh yes, worked out really cool. So that animation worked out really great. Thanks, Anonymous. What a fabulous idea. And yeah, this thing has been working like a boss. Oh, hey, some goodies. So yeah, this thing's been working like crazy, constantly shoving the squid ink up here, so we're good to go. Now, unfortunately, let's see. Oh yeah, I was doing some tests. Okay, that's right. So I reroute. Man, let me show you what I did underneath real quick, because I had to actually redo a lot of the machinery, and I just want to show you why, because I think it's important to know, the correct way to do redstone, because I was definitely not doing it a correct way. So the way I had built these systems earlier was totally fine and fabulous. Now, if you remember, I had this major pipeline routed on the inside of the systems. Now, what happened was, let's see if I can pop this out. These torches here that provide for the signal to go up and actually get stuff into the coffins, they were creating a condition where the hopper pipeline was shutting itself down. It was cutting itself off. So nothing was passing through it, and everything was getting clogged in the system. So I ended up coming down here, rerouting this hopper pipeline on the outside, and then that ended up causing some differences. So the lava pit's no longer in the middle, it's out here on the end, and then I had to take back some of the walls so that we have some room to walk around, because there's not enough room with this pipeline being so far out to the sides. So yeah, that's the major difference that I did, and it's working out great. So cool beans. Alright, so the last thing I want to do together, folks, actually do together, because we haven't really done anything yet except look around and jabber, is I want to go over to that tunnel that we were working on that goes from my base down to spawn, our little Grinchy Grinch tunnel. And I've been doing a little bit of work down there so far, and I want to kind of bring you up to speed and on board with what I'm doing, and let's start laying down some wool and make it a cool creation. So I'll meet you over there as soon as I pass through this guy, and I'll see you in a minute. Ciao, ciao for now. Alright, back. That was weird. Yeah, so I'm back down at spawn, and for you it's been just a moment in time, but for me it has been several hours since the last time I chatted with you. It's just weird floaty stuff everywhere. Take that. So yeah, it's been several hours since I chatted with you, and what have I been doing? More clutter. That's right. Cleaning out some boxes. I actually had a bunch of stuff that I needed to take care of. Had some stuff I needed to run to donation, stuff I needed to burn, stuff I needed to shred, stuff I needed to throw out, stuff that needed to be recycled. Just lots and lots of things to do. Now I am a hot and sweaty mess. You can probably hear a bunch of extra noise in the background today. It is a hot, sweaty day, and I got a fan running in the back so I can stay cool. I heard you, guy. Anyway, yeah, so everything's been going so far so good. It just feels good to just keep moving along and getting that kind of stuff done and getting that kind of stuff knocked out. So actually tore down all my video game consoles, went through all of those and unplugged all the wires, put those things away. Just finished tearing down my foosball table. And that's kind of like the key to opening up a lot of room to start putting all the pile of all my game and game room stuff in one particular area. So that is all squared away, and it's time to take a break. Play some games. Play some video games. Stop being all sweaty and stop being hot. So, yeah. So we're going to head back up to this nice snowy mountain where it's cool as a cucumber. And this guy, did I show this guy before? I think he's holding an egg or something. He's just sitting there forever alone. Alright. Now, yes, much different, right? I was digging this area out, but now you could see I've been doing a little bit of blasting. Oh, that's right. I can get out. Alright. So I've been doing a small amount of blasting to prepare that area. And I've made this little entrance right here. If we go down, you'll kind of see what I've been talking about. So I was digging a shaft straight down, but like this, you can see the walls. But honestly, it was just super duper boring. And I've got a huge excess buildup of TNT. And in fact, I had a double chest full. Or was it single? Yeah, a single chest full of TNT. So, yeah, we lit off a whole bunch. What I'm going to do is just use the natural contours of what we see here. The random exploded unevenness to start laying down our psychedelic wall. And again, we're just going to do just random random thought in my head. We're going to just do random kind of design and stuff here and see what turns out. But before we do that, nice. Look at this. Oh, yes. So much more TNT has been laid down, and I've actually got this route going on a couple side directions as well. We're going to spice this tunnel up, and we're going to blast it out, and we're going to use the same kind of concept as we are up in this area, right? Just random jagged walls, and we're just going to kind of lay our design down in accordance with that crazy jaggedness. And, yeah, should be good to go. So let me take a nice defensive posture over here, because that's going to be kind of important to not dying. And let's see if we can't chase this as far as it goes and not die in the process. What do you say? So, it's probably going to blow out a bunch of torches, and let's see. Let's get some torches on the bar. And, yeah. Let's blow it up. Oh, snap. Oh, yes. Oh, crap. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I still hear explosions. Go, 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 go. Creeper. Wow, that was quick. I hear skeletons. I see water. Oh my gosh, what a mess. So, yeah, we did lose our... Ouch! We lost all of our rails in the process, but that's fine, because honestly, we would have needed to tear them all up and then place new ones, and that was just going to be a pain in the neck. So... yeah. Oh, I blew into the lagoon. I blew it. Let's get out of this darkness. Oh, oh, creeper. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh! Okay. So, yeah. That's weird. That guy just got upset pretty fast. Alright, anyway, so, yeah. Lots of destruction, lots of things going on, a big project ahead of us, and Amici, that is something that, to be honest, I'm gonna just kind of take my time. Well, I don't know. Watch this. Watch this MLG move. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And... oh! Wow. I need some redemption. Oh, so anyway, okay. Yeah, so what I was trying to say was, it's not like I'm not trying to go for like any seriously ridiculous complex design. But you know, it's gonna take me a whole long time to lay all this stuff out. And if I eject right now, yes, no fall damage at all, half a heart. But now I'm stuck, and I've got no tools. What? Oh, well. Okay, I guess I'm going to start punching stone. But, Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sarembo. You remember that poem? I am at the bottom of the well. Ah, so sad. So, anyway, what I was going to try and show you was right up where that torch is kind of sitting above my head. I have a chamber full of chests of wool, and we're going to get started punching this wool onto the walls in such a crazy way. And the next time we get together, we will take a ride on this thing together. And yeah, maybe we'll even do a little bit of it together. But just kind of wanted to show you what's going on, the future. We are moving forward. We are no longer at the mission. And go check out KarlHeisen. He's doing cool things, and I can't wait for him to get back on the server. But for now, Michi, that's all the time I got. It's time to go move some more clutter. Oh, I hate saying that. It hurts my heart. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm going to take a break. There's actually something I need to do. So like I've told you before, I'm a huge fan of Legos, and I have quite a few sets of the Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars sets. Pieces or sets that are 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, even the Millennium Falcon, which is almost 6,000 pieces. And I have to tear those apart so they can get ready for the move. So I'm going to go relax, put on a movie. I think I have the new Bourne Legacy movie. It's not new, but I haven't seen it. So I'm going to check that out. And yeah, start tearing apart a Lego set. So for now, Michi, I'll talk to you later. Ciao tutti, and bye-bye.